And you got yourself a happy little squirrel right there. You can do whatever you want. It's your world.
Yeah. Well, you know what really is depressing is they got this tropical thing going here. There's no monkeys. There's no Fruit Loop birds. You know, come on, man. Really is depressing is they got this tropical thing.
All right, there. I've put a link in the chat there for you, Demon, so you can watch and see if it's something you're interested in.
You know, come on, man.
The cool thing is that every possible game ever you can play in here. Orange server's up. Nicholson is the server, or the password is Guy, lowercase GUI.
Oh, too much. Oh. I saw that screaming.
Yeah, I missed. I saw you snake by. I finally, on this course, about halfway through, I figured everything out. Sculpting, how to make the green really cool. I got a system, so to speak.
Nice. It's beautiful looking. Looks like a pro course. I mean, it looks like the real thing.
Yeah, if I can get over the water here.
I wouldn't know that I wasn't just playing on one of the game courses right now.
Right?
I think it's actually better than some of the games.
Well,
playing these game courses. Oh, didn't make it. Well, what I'm saying is, yeah, didn't quite make it. I figured the red tees I could get across that river, but I guess I forgot. I'm playing these online tournament. I'm playing these online. Well, I'm using tour clubs too, and these online courses that they're using are freaking plain Jane, man. They're just spice it up a little, guys.
I've thought of a title for a Rick and Morty movie, Drizzle, just by seeing this Plumbus.
A Plumbus Among Us?
Instead of Rise of the Foot Soldier, Rise of the Foot Plumbus.
You are obsessed with Plumbuses.
You damn straight. Who doesn't love a good Plumbus?
You need them. Every home has a Plumbus.
I wish I knew how to make a Plumbus. Is there any way to find out how to make a Plumbus?
Oh, funny you should mention that.
I always wonder, is there like a Gremlin involved in there that you have to chafe off or something?
No, you need to first wring out the spleen.
Oh, man.
Wired.
I like the guy that does the voices for all those commercials. He just totally sounds like some average Joe kind of rambling. I shouldn't laugh at your disgruntlement, but it always sounds like a yak or something.
All I can think of is Ace Ventura.
Yeah, me too. That's the first thing
Sitting on the fucking aeroplane. He walks into the African village for the first time. Hello, Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna.
No, how about guano? And the bowls were made out, and he goes, collect the whole set. I mean, it was just fucking. I was rolling through that whole
that
scene.
movie comes down
I smell the
to
fingerprints of scum.
when he came out of the rhinoceros's ass. That's the whole.
Yeah.
That's all that movie is to me. Whenever I think of the movie, that's all I want to think about. It's so fucking
Air,
fantastic.
warm. Fucking
And then, of course, he gets shot with the tranquilizing darts.
3 darts is too much.
Down, teammate.
What?
I got pissed off because a teammate shot me down for no reason.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you
he
said
had
you
a
hadn't
reason.
seen-
He had a reason. You just don't know what it was.
He just didn't tell you what it was.
And I personally don't care either.
Good, because
All
I
I
don't
know
either.
is now he's dead.
Oh, you killed him. Kill him, or did somebody else kill him?
I killed him.
Good, because that's what I do.
Oh,
I killed.
shit. Sorry, I got a par.
Did you really?
Got a par.
The fuck? How did that happen?
I know you screwed up one of the holes here, dude. A hole 13, I guess.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm right behind you.
How's that for irony? The only hole I did hit was lucky 13. Maybe I need to get a mirror out here that can shatter on the course. Oh, look at that.
I'm not even trying. I'm just hitting. Trying to catch up to you.
Oh, so you're gonna come after me again, are you?
Or this is how I
It's
spent
on.
my last 2 days tanking. This is how I've spent it.
What with the blissful background noise?
Long.
Bam. All right, you need to
Tiger
fix
flips.
14 too.
Tiger
Par on
flipped
that.
from RAF bombing during Operation Goodwood, Normandy, 1944.
Okay, that's terrifying that you knew that.
Yep.
I'm surprised they abandoned that. I mean, that seems like, I guess the tracks are done.
Well, not only are the tracks done, but the crew were killed and the top of the turret is missing.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's no cupola.
Can you see, if you look just above the commander's drive port, can you see the white bleaching above it and below it?
Yeah.
That's not camouflage, that's where the Zimmerit paste has been burnt off from high ammo cooking.
Oh,
You also have to think that tank was probably in the middle of the road, or it could have been in the field. God knows how far it flipped. During the mass RAF bombing in Operation Goodwood, there were pictures of things like Yag Panthers and King Tigers completely flipped upside down. It was horrific.
Man. The red teaser's supposed to let us shoot over these creeks, man. Getting me wet every time, Simplex.
Copy that.
I'm just gonna grab a copy of this thing for Donnie, and he can deal with it later.
A copy of what?
Tabletop.
Don't do that.
Okay.
He's already got it.
Yep, Simplex got it for me just 20 minutes ago. It was
Big
loading while we started.
Daddy.
It was... No, he's my friend.
He's my daddy. Take care.
He plays my golf course with me.
I did. I did 16 holes.
Yeah.
I got $4 million. I can't go higher.
Sold.
I knew it. I knew it. You cheap whore.
Oh, shit.
There goes the plumbus.
Bloop. What is it
Oh,
with
one
these
second, I want to put it
rivers?
down, Drizzle. I just need to... Can you...
So that
Oh, sorry,
layaway
yep,
plan
there we
worked
go.
then, huh, Driz?
Huh?
Said so the layaway plan worked, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a check for $15 for the next 10,000 years. So I
There's
had
a cheaper option, Driz. It's called the blow-away plan.
Oh, I didn't get to show you your house on Anvil Island here, Driz.
was on hole 17.
Gun it. Nope. No.
What hole is it on?
It was designed especially for you. One of these days you'll have to see it.
Which hole's it on?
See, that's the problem with
Forgot.
this whole 5
I
million.
think
bucks
it's.
for
I think you
everything
can see it
demon.
from 5 and 6. It's not really on a hole. It's more like on a island all by itself.
Boop, 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 boop.
Simplex putting these balls is like second nature now.
You know, I'm almost caught up with Driz. I'm actually not doing so bad. I'm 42 and he was 36 at hole 16. Nice. I mean, it's not
I'm on
good.
7. Are you on 18? What hole are you
I'm
on?
on 17.
Simplex?
No, I'm right next to
Because
it.
oh, okay, because you got to see. I threw squirrels. The hotel, which Driz didn't get to see, is infested with rodents.
Infested with squirrels?
Yeah, it's got like 50 squirrels taking over the outside dining patio area. And when you get to 18 and you get on the green, I want you to hit your Q key and scroll around. You can elevate your view. I want you to look at the take a look. At any time you can look. At any time you can visually view the entire area with your mouse. At any time. Just by hitting the Q key and then moving your mouse. Ooh, little beep, beep, beep action there.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Get in there.
Oh, that looks close.
Oh. Little wiggle.
That bad, huh?
I just spun off the side. Wasn't that bad. It was that good.
So who else is playing some Kakaroon?
Kevin.
I'm on the
Kevin.
18th. If you guys haven't started yet, give me a sec. I'll come over.
That's okay, Simplex. I'll just go in the corner and masturbate with my tears because I am alone.
Do you want this Columbus?
Can you send me a picture of that so I can masturbate later?
Masturbateception, brah. I could give you the Dutch rudder.
That's gonna do it for me. What's the Dutch rudder?
You
I
hold
haven't
onto
heard
your
of that
dick and I wiggle your elbow for you.
one. That's fucking awesome.
The Dutch rudder. Tuck that one away.
Okay, so this tabletop thing is still going around and around and around.
Does it say downloading?
It says you're about to add this item to your library. Tabletop Simulator, and it's got a wheel going
There's
around.
gonna be an OK button somewhere, like Alt Tab through. See if you see an OK button or some shit.
There's some of those Orin where it's a thing. Like
I can close
somebody's actually done it.
The Dutch
Yeah,
rudder is
go
a
ahead, do
thing,
that.
Simplex.
That's got to be a thing. That's actually
It
a
is a
thing.
thing. It's from Jay and Silent Bob.
I mean, you figure like
Okay.
like the Dirty Sanchez is a thing, right? No. The Rusty Trombone is a thing. The Dirty Sanchez is just abusive.
Yeah. Well,
I
I've
can
done
see
the
a
rusty
rusty
trombone.
trombone,
I mean,
right?
that's just yeah.
What about the angry Chewbacca?
What's the angry Chewbacca?
Well, just as you're about to come and she's giving you a blowjob, you twist her nipples really hard and thrust your cock so you come in her throat, and then she'll give you a painful liquid-filled...
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Or the angry pirate, you just jizz in her eye and kick her in the shin.
I like the Spider-Man.
There's
It's
the angry
inspiring.
dragon where you nut in her mouth and hair in the back of the head so it comes out her nose. It's the angry dragon.
Good work, Screamin'. This is nice. It's a nice course. Honestly, I would have no way of knowing that this wasn't a professional course.
Both of
Really
his,
well made.
Like the Palisades
Thank you, sir.
is just as clean, just as pro.
I actually enjoyed that course. And normally I'm flipping out too. It was good. Nice. It was easy. It wasn't anything crazy. Didn't get stuck behind any trees. Didn't go off any cliffs.
Well, it was very crazy. You just enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
And it's a good, and like I said, when it, I'd love it if you and I could play every now and then. That would be nice.
Cool.
I
Well,
mean,
now apparently I'm going to go simulate a tabletop.
yeah, I'm
Involves
looking
being
at
on all fours
33
or something.
minutes. I'm looking at 33 minutes for an update.
Are you serious?
Yep, updating Tabletop Simulator.
Are you on dial-up? What's going on?
Yeah, for sure.
So
32
here, Donnie,
minutes.
I'll send you a link to my feed so you can kind of see what we're doing and see if it's something that you're down with.
Yeah, okay. Hope it doesn't slow things down.
It shouldn't.
There really is a plumbus out here. That's fucking awesome.
There's a what now?
Somebody's got a plumbus on the table. And if you don't know what that is, you really just need to watch 3 seasons of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now. Fucking do it. What? Simplex, this could be slightly confusing. I'm purple, you're pink.
We'll figure it out.
Right out of the gate.
We doing anything tricky? No, just pretty standard stuff.
There's
Okay.
big followers, pigs, builder. Commodities are turned on. Let me know when you're watching, Don. I'll try to explain some of the core concepts.
Deja vu.
So this is one particular game of many. This is a
Hey, can I pick
strategy.
that up?
Yep.
So we're trying to build features and claim those features, be they roads, fields, which is a little more confusing, or these little cities. We kind of build the board as we go along, claiming what we want.
Oh, do I need to turn the volume off in this thing?
Yeah, you better.
Probably
Otherwise it'll
should.
confuse you.
I think I keep hearing everything twice.
You will.
Okay.
Echo, 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 echo.
Well, I'm not going to ask any questions, but I'm going to watch. And then one day I'll ask questions. Everybody draws from the pile, right?
Yeah, everybody draws one card.
Uh, uh, uh,
Oh, shit.
uh, uh, uh. You still tripping, Mushroom Head?
Shroomy doomy.
You playing too much
Doom.
Mario Kart, dude.
Mario Kart. I used to love that game as a
Now, are the three of you playing this game?
Yeah,
Yes.
all three of us are. Orange, purple, I'm white, and Kevin is dark purple, I believe. Or no, Kevin
Okay.
is...
I'm light
I
red.
see them. I
Yeah.
see the colors at the top.
Yeah, so Oren is... yeah, exactly.
Is the purple.
And I guess
That's a line
Kevin's
from-
the-
Was it Rooster Chicken or whatever? The Halo guys.
We're
I'm not
watching.
pink. I'm light red. It's light red.
Oh, what, red versus blue?
Yeah,
Yeah, red
Mr.
versus
Chief.
blue. That's it.
You know that's still going. They're on like 16 seasons now.
No, I didn't know that. That's hilarious, though.
It's on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix.
100% red versus blue. 13 seasons on Netflix.
That's hilarious. It was really good when they first started. I don't know if it's
Oh,
still
it's
good,
still
but
good, man.
it was really
It's
hilarious.
fucking hilarious.
All right,
Confuses them.
Driz, you fucked me, okay? How many times are you going to try and fuck me with those roads?
I know who my adversary is here.
Alrighty then.
Are you sure about that, Drizzle? You really want to go down that route and say that I'm not an adversary?
I think he did, Oren.
You
Oren,
have
I actually heard him say
my
that.
honor, good sir.
Yes, he did.
No threat to me.
It's funny because actually, as much as you're trying to hose me, I think I'm actually getting around it somehow.
No. See, look, you're confusing yourself already.
Wrong purple.
Go up there. You don't want purple? You want...
Why'd you stop me? I would have placed one of your guys there.
No,
That's
it wouldn't
awesome
have worked.
for you.
Wouldn't have worked. There we go, I'm green now. How do I change the colour
No,
of my
no,
pieces?
don't do that. Don't do that.
Go back to
Alright, I'll
purple
change it
Go
back to purple.
before anything else happens.
There we go.
Look at that.
Just meandered right through your freaking roads.
Yeah.
See, the cards are so small, it's hard for me to even see them.
Oh, here. I'll zoom in so you can see what's kind of going on a close up. It's like 10 seconds behind.
Well, I can see the roads and how you join the farmland, and
So
I just don't know who's...
what we're trying to do is we're trying to complete these cities. Oh, here comes the piggy.
Yeah, so there's three basic things going on here. There's cities, which are these brown areas, and you can see the walls kind of decide what the edges are. And you can see, like, this is a city over here, and then this is a city over here, and what he just placed down here now is another little tiny city that could be started. And the
Right.
cities have to be attached to each other. The walls, have to go around it. Exactly. Everything has to meet up.
This game, Screaming, dates back to ancient Rome.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not sure I believe that.
It does, it is. 100%. This game started in ancient Rome as like a game that officers would play in generals, the strategic game of gentlemen.
Oren makes things up sometimes. We just listen to him.
I thought they used to like to play things like feed the Christians to the lions.
Drizzle, move your hand. That's on the road, Simplex.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's fine.
Put that there and bank out. Put a guy on it and immediately get points from the follower and get him back.
Let me see if that's what I wanted to do, though. What happened to it? What happened to my piece?
It's probably in your hand. Here it is.
Oh, I see.
You guys have the same visual that I do, right?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can move stuff around. Like, you're watching my point of view, right?
Yep. I'm watching the Simplex and Oren. I never see you.
I'm white. I'm the one who you're watching. So when
Yeah.
you'll see me actually grab stuff. This is my stuff right here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, haven't seen a white glove yet. You can do whatever you want on this thing.
You got a builder here, Drizzle, end that city, and then you get a free tile. But you wouldn't
Yes,
get
sir.
points. I would say that though.
Well, that's going to be closed off no matter what, so we might as well just... Because we're big to big right there, right? You have a big guy in there?
Yeah. So is actually that's a shed then. We would shed.
And you share the materials too. Oh no,
No,
Driz gets the materials.
Driz gets
yeah.
the materials. Yeah. I would say, Drizzle, it would be worth putting a farmer here.
Yeah, that's
Share
what I was just working out there.
Look at all the
but-
cities.
Mhm. That's what I was noodling.
Or you could go on the outside and monopolise the cities there. Maybe try and get... In fact, no, you probably would anyway, if that can be extended out.
X at a ton.
That could cock your farm up if you want to bring it round this way.
I'm going to make sure that road goes somewhere else by doing that, alright?
Okay, so Screamin', where I was leaving off, the green areas are farmland or plains, basically. And I'll tell you again as soon as I get done here.
1 second.
Hey Drizzle, I just got a special offer from War Thunder.
Which is?
1,000 golden eagles for $2.
It's not bad.
They must be hard up for money. Or they like you. They never offered me 1,000 eagles for $2.
There's a screenshot of it.
I was thinking for your cloister, Simplex.
What's that?
I was thinking for your cloister, get that road going that way.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have a good one. I'm going to be getting one.
You take care,
Alright,
man.
Chris,
Have a good night.
Simplex, I think he's suggesting things to you so it benefits him.
I know it is, but I mean, he's probably still right anyway. I could do the same strategy and just still be
Yep.
right there. Okay. All right. So, and then the last one. So the farmlands also have to be connected. And you can see that they go up against city walls and roads.
User in your channel timed out.
You still there,
Yep.
Screaming? Still there. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So where they broken up, whenever, and I'll talk about scoring in a second. And then the last thing is the roads themselves. And the roads themselves can be continuous, or they can get blocked by the things and then continue on the other side. And so placing your pieces either on a road or on a farmland or a city will basically earn you points depending on how long or big that particular item gets. So for roads, it's the number of links in a road. So if you had a guy here, then it would be this
Drizzle
road and this
doesn't
road.
go down. There's a city here.
Shit.
Well, what about the tray?
Could cap off a bit. And,
The tray?
You could start
Yeah.
another down here. Start another.
One with all the pieces and stuff on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just like that's just where we just store our pieces and we're not putting them on the board.
Yeah, so these guys right here, you can see that
They're mine.
my pink hand's going over. These are followers. So every time you place a piece, when you place that piece, you can put a follower either on the road or in the farmland or in the city of that space.
And what's
And then
the
these are-
purpose of a follower?
They control it. They're like, these are like your soldiers, your generals, that sort of thing.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
you
like your marker that you own that.
So right now,
Like right now, nobody owns this road. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm taking my turn. gosh, I'm having the hardest time with this tile. I'm glad I'm not streaming my screen.
2 more needed for Cloister.
Your cloister governor.
You got your city here, you got your city there. Considering where your farmer is, it is probably best to invest in completing another city there.
You just unlock this tile and move. I wanted to rotate the other way.
Out of curiosity, are you watching the screen with your hand, or are you doing something else?
Who, me?
Yeah,
No, I'm.
You got another go, by the way, Simplex.
I know.
So you have a builder.
I'm just wondering, because every time I'm placing a piece, your hand is in front of
Oh,
that piece.
sorry.
Is that on purpose?
No.
Or are you just...
Oh, I try to keep my hand away from other people's hands, or any of the green squares, or any of the pieces, or the cards, if it's not
I'm
my
trying to
turn.
give you a Dutch rudder.
Got it.
I'll stay off the side. I keep zooming in so Screaming has a good view of what's going on.
Yeah, there is incredible detail on those little cards.
Okay.
Is Driz annoying you, Simplex?
Oh,
Think
not
he's
at all.
deliberately blocking your hand there?
No, but it does. No, I
It fucks up
totally
the.
think it's...
It fucks up the drop though. Yeah.
Simplex,
I'm
how much do you love
completely-
me?
I love you
and
long
each
time.
each person takes one
Thank you.
card at a time, right?
Yep. You only get to see what the next card is when you grab it, so there's no like planning on what you want to do.
Woohoo!
That
Yeah.
will work quite well.
Would that
Oh,
would that work
Drizzle,
out for you
Drizzle,
amazingly?
please let me.
What else
please
should
let
I
me
do
speak.
for you? Well, how else
No,
can I
do
serve
not
your
do that.
resources?
Look,
Do not do that.
1,
You'll give it
2,
to him.
3 rare resources, and it wouldn't give it to me. It will block my city off from Simplexes. So not
That's
only
true.
not only would that happen, Drizzle, but you'd get all the rare resources in my city and Simplex city, because you wouldn't be getting any points.
Thanks, Oren.
And you could probably
Much
put a farmer
appreciated.
in there as well.
Much appreciated. Thanks, Oren.
I'm gonna do whatever Owen tells me from going forward.
That's your big guy.
You're right. I'm putting him right there. I'm influencing all this field.
Good lord, dude. Why did you...
Well, I do get.
I mean, I'm all for giving advice and stuff, but that was kind of like, yeah.
Well,
All
I've
right.
taken both your builders out of the equation. Have gained 1, 2, 3 more resource chips, which are worth potentially 10 points at the end of each game.
10 points each.
Yeah, you probably got about 20 points worth of resource points there. That was a nice boon.
And if I can get this to connect, I'll
Yeah,
dominate this whole
baby.
thing. So I have a big and a small influencing those fields.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, someone else's turn.
It's Simplex's go.
What is going on over there?
Drizzle, Simplex, I helped your cloister. Not only that, if you do help my cloister, you can get something quite good out of it, because you'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block road that you could capture. Or you could put the farm on the other side and try and monopolise again with Drizzle by linking it around this way.
Are you always helping the other players?
Oren and Michelle
Yes,
will
always.
never not give advice every turn.
It's hard to know whether it's
I
compulsive
mean, it's like,
or...
I don't understand the strategy. Are you playing against yourself?
I'm a great believer of, you haven't told me not to. If you don't want me to, just tell me not to and I won't.
Shut your dick holster.
Thank you.
Well,
No,
I'm sure Simplex wants you to shut your dick holster. Don't Drizzle how to fuck him.
No. Actually, it could have been much worse. If that had been connected, then Oren would have gotten everything and gotten all the resources. He could have... it could have been much worse.
Yeah, he screwed himself while he screwed you.
He got a lot more.
Although
out of that
Drizzle probably
equation.
saw it anyway, but
Well, what I saw was I'm racing for 3 or 4. Like, I'm trying to get these little chips here.
what chips?
See these little symbols on these little cities here? We're playing a variation where... Thanks.
Yeah, we're playing a little bit of a modified version of it, so I wasn't going to go into those details just to confuse things, but there's extra stuff you get for having these little tiny
Trade
symbols
goods.
inside.
If you're the one
Yeah.
who finishes those towns, whether you only
How did
Get a
they
little
get
bonus.
finished?
So see how this is right here is all closed. I have to find one.
It's all walled in, like this. Or like
Oh,
this
when
one.
you wall it in, you own it.
It's done, yeah. Yeah, the person with the majority of people inside of it owns it. And then what he was just saying is whoever finishes it actually gets trade goods out of it. You get a little bonus.
Right, that's a finished one right there that you just outlined, right?
Yep, this one's finished. Actually, most of them are finished right now. This one's finished. This one is. This one is.
There's
This
one,
one is. That one is.
2, 3, 4 under construction. 5.
And they're all on the edges. This.
You'll go Simplex.
And I see what
Okay.
looks like little gingerbread dudes on areas.
Yeah, so the little
And
gingerbread
does
dudes,
that mean you own it?
Yeah, so the white guy up here, which you'll see in about 8 seconds, which I'm pointing out right now, he controls these fields contiguously. So my goal is trying to build these fields down around so I can tuck into here and get some of these fort credits and some of this fort credit. Perfect world is if I could put a cloister right here with the road right here. I could guarantee that road won't block off my field. You'll see in a second. I can guarantee this road won't cut me off from these forts going on over here.
So
It'd
if the road-
also mean your farm would then bleed over to both sides of the road, which is a massive thing.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. So the guys laying down are farmers. The guy standing on this road, like this dude right here, he's controlling that road.
Who loves me? I've got an inn on a road.
I don't think I have many roads. I think you could love yourself there.
That would still help with the cloister, Drizzle.
Yep.
Yeah, just
And
like
it'll put
that.
an inn on the road, and I need a city.
Cloister.
In fact, that helps you quite a lot, Drizzle.
So does that kind of make
Next
sense
vote.
what's going on there, Screaming?
Yeah, I have no clue. Well, I'm gonna say no. I don't understand the game just yet.
Yeah, because
I'm
we
watching.
haven't really talked about scoring yet. So the next
Yeah.
thing that happens is so see how this guy right here is on the road? God
Don't
damn it, every
forget,
time I
he's
talk,
like
it's my turn.
he's like 10 seconds behind us. So
That would be a good spot, I have to say, because you've only got 3 to finish. That's as good as it gets on all of the placements.
and that fucks Orin too. That I steal all of his farms.
No,
Yeah,
but my farm's down here.
you got farms. Oh, that's Kevin.
That's a simplex.
That fucks you, Kevin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Simplex, do you own all the farms that are connected to that road that you just blocked off?
Well, so right now these farms get kind of complicated to track, but this farm goes all the way around here now, and all the way around here. This is my guy, and then over here, and this is Orin's guy. And then that's pretty much as far as it goes. It's basically around these roads. It does not go over here, it doesn't go over here. So we
Right.
share these farmlands right now. We both have little guys. Drizz is over here, he owns this. I
So
own
this
this.
is Drizzle's sleeping dragon, basically.
Yeah, if I can get him to connect to this guy way up here.
Because
then-
what
You'll
side of the
monopolize this
line,
farm.
what side of the road your marker's on is what land you own?
Yeah, and the land will be cut off by roads or forts. And Kevin desperately wants to block my big guy
So he shouldn't
who's
put it
laying
there.
down. Yeah, because he doesn't want him to connect this guy to connect through to everybody else.
Ooh, I didn't realize I did that.
You done that a couple of turns ago, the big guy.
Well, that'll solve that. It's too bad. Okay, so what happens here, Screamin'? See this road right here that I'm pointing at, the pink hand?
The middle road, you'll see in a second screen.
Well, I turned it the other way, so it's, you know, so the road wouldn't end. So it could be a barrier here with the road
Yeah,
curving
I
down.
see that road. That really long one, Simplex?
Yeah, and I just put a pink line on it. Yep. So that basically is owned because this follower is on it. You see this little guy right here? The one gray piece that's on there?
I don't see a gray piece anywhere on any of the pieces
The
you put a
white
pink
piece.
line on.
The white piece.
Is it a house?
No, it's my little dude.
I'm putting a circle around it so
Oh,
you can see
okay.
him.
He's standing up. It looks like a house from plan view.
Yeah, actually, that's right. If Drizz was looking at it from the side, you'd be able to see clearly that that's what that is.
Okay.
But so he basically owns this road, and there's no way for anybody else to get on it easily. So what that ends up meaning is when this road, if this road were to be finished right now, it would be worth 1 point for every road, every length of the road. So
And
for every tile the
times
road existed.
Double for this,
Don't confuse
doubled
them
again
with
because
that.
of
Yeah,
that.
Don't confuse them
don't.
with that.
Okay.
So it's worth 7 points. Did I count that right?
That's right.
If you- 7 or 8.
It'll probably be 8 by the time it's done, because it'll be the extra little piece, right? But
Okay,
yeah, right
because
now
I
it's
see
currently
I
worth
didn't count the
7.
one off to the right that goes into the the city.
So right now it's worth
So
7.
I see.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it also divides this farm where my white guy way up at the top there, if I can get this piece in the corner, I'll be able to continue along and get credit for all these forts. Because farms, you get credit for how many completed forts that they touch.
That placed. That
Okay.
clicked.
Cool.
Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, they all touch,
Yeah, right now they do.
but the card itself has to touch it. Okay, so I see 1, 2.
Right now, my big guy up in the corner is good for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 only. If I can fill in that corner, now I'll get 5, 6, potentially 7, depending on how much I can do.
Yep.
Now, Kevin has 2 guys down here laying down on side of his big fort here. So I have a big guy, he counts as 2, and I have 1 up here which counts as 1, so that's 3. So Kevin's desperately trying to keep me from connecting in this guy's farmland somehow around here to this guy's farm, because then I'll trump him. I'll take away his points. So he's right now, Orange effectively sealing me off. Thus fucking me completely on that middle farm area. Which means that I want to then, at that point, I have to go into defensive mode and try to seal off my big guy up top from the rest of
That's
Kevin's.
your little guy. That's your little guy. That's your big guy.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, so the farms are definitely one of the more strategic and difficult to keep track of ones. So it's probably the most advanced of those 3. And then the cities themselves are pretty simple. So if you just look at one of the cities that's not closed off yet, you'll notice that there's a follower in it. Some of them have a second structure in it, but that's an advanced feature. So
Now,
don't
a
worry about that.
follower is one of the tokens?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now, how come there's purple tokens on some of them and red tokens on them?
Those are different players. So orange, dark purple, Kevin is pink, and I'm white.
So when you lay the card, you put your man on it, your token on it?
And only on the,
That's right.
And only on the card that is laid most recently. You can't.
So who's taking? Do
That's a
I
really
take
good
any of
choice.
your tokens off of the cards when I?
You can take
You've
them
only
off the
got 2
cards
there.
by scoring them out.
Right.
So also watch. Well, hold on, don't drop it yet. So watch as he picks it up. As he picks it up, you'll see that there's 3 different areas he can drop it on. He can drop it on that little building in the center, or he can drop it on the farmland on the inside of that loop, or he can drop it on the farmland on the outside of that loop.
Actually,
so he has
I
all 3
can't.
of those
I
options.
can drop it on the road. The farmland on the outside
the road.
loop has already been spoken for by Oran's guy on the other side, so it won't let me do that. So I'm gonna go right for the monastery. Monasteries are very unique. They score when they're surrounded on all 6 sides by fields. So if I can get 2 more next to this guy, I'll have a completed monastery, and I'll get my 9 points back, and I'll get my dude back. That's another thing about the game is if you lay down all your dudes quickly, you'll lose opportunities later on to use them in more important situations.
You got your city here, same place where you build it.
Yep, I know.
Ah, I know what you do. Oh yeah. I'll shush. I remember. I'll shush.
And just so you know, Screaming, if you watch the stream here, this is just one of billions of games that you can play. These are ones I just happened to download, or not download, but just activate. The ones I'm scrolling through now, you'll see in a second.
Right.
There's all the classic games are here, but there's tons of.
Well, I was telling Simplex that I wanted to play cribbage with you.
We have cribbage. Cribbage is here for
I know.
sure.
Michelle showed it to me earlier when she was showing me this game.
Everyone's making moves on this farm. So what Oren's doing here is Oren's laying down.
That's not me.
Well, Kevin is. You can have it, dude. Just take it.
It's really going to be hard for any of that to come together. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to look like, but
If we get one more road monastery,
it's not going to be good.
I'm almost trying to figure out how to seal my follower up here off. At this point, I'd rather seal off this shit.
Yep. It's a big mess out there.
And the farmers, by the way, once they're laid down, we don't pick them up until the very end of the game, so they're completely spent. So right now, strategically, I have an opportunity where all those guys have farmers in there, where I can just start fucking claiming city after city, because all their resources are all tied up on farms, and peck away at them like that.
Okay, so here's where the rules get a little funky and tricky. That'll effectively seal it all off.
That'll separate those two. Either way, all is lost, because Oren will steal.
I'll get the inside farm. Simplex would get the outside farm. Well, share it with you technically if it loops round, and me if it loops round. So that kind of means everyone wins. And you finish your big old road.
Well, it depends on what happens here. There's lots of things that could happen. Just don't shut it off.
So do those little red houses appear when something's been closed?
The little dudes are pieces that we've placed. They'll actually disappear when something's been closed. Except for the laying down guys, because they're there for the end until the very end of the game, no matter what. The standing guys you can pull back. Because Oren had a special character in that city called a builder, he gets an extra turn every single time he adds to that city. That's what a builder looks like right here. You'll see on my screen in a second.
So here's the trickiest or the kind of the hardest part about the game, Screamin', is when, let's say you have a city card and you're about to add to an existing city. If that city is touching another city, if it's touching the inside of another city that already has a follower in it, if it's connected to that city, you can't put your own follower in it. So the way that you end up sharing a city with somebody else is you have to start a city by itself and put your follower in it and then connect them over time.
You have a cloister here, Trism.
Does that make sense?
Nope.
Well,
don't say it again. Don't say it again. Don't concentrate on the game. I'm watching. It's
Okay.
going to take I'm going to have to observe a few games before I can really...
No, that's fair. That's the most complicated part, though, is it's like, how do you connect, how do you get into somebody else's road or city or farm?
Right, that's what I
Perfect
don't
example
know.
right here is I have a disconnected piece. I want to get some action on this side of the map as far as a farm is concerned. And Oren already has a purple dude controlling the farm up here by this cloister.
We shared with Simplex.
Oh, that's right. Oh, because the wraparound. Shiza.
And you also have to think if there's another wraparound, Simplex gets it.
All right, Oren. Good stuff.
Kibitz. Kibitz. I kind of come to that conclusion. I didn't notice that one. That would have been deadly. Yeah, thank you, Oren. You saved me some pain there. Good looking out. Kevin would have
I'm
wanted
high,
to
I'm
for you.
tired, I haven't drunk a full cup of tea, don't hate me.
Brits.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. You're totally fine. You know that.
Goddamn Brits in your goddamn tea.
Alright, I'll have a cup of coffee, you wanker.
Have a cuppa.
Have a brewski.
Kevin is just a city. He's a city man.
I am. I'm the city mouse.
In the city of California. Oh, that'd be perfect.
Okay, see that where he is right now? So over here in the corner, as soon as you see Oren place his other purple piece. Screaming. Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
He's getting his head around it. He started stroking out.
No, I was up till I was up till like 3:30 last night. Man, I'm starting to zone out. My wife got me up early this morning.
Copy that.
I was actually snoring.
Well, I was going to say, if you look in the corner over here where my pink hand is, you see these two cities? See how they're two separate cities? Because they're not attached?
I see two pieces in one corner that aren't completed.
Right. And because they're not attached, they're actually considered two separate cities, although you could see how it would be really easy to attach them, right?
Yeah.
So this is a perfect example. If, for example, you wanted to get in this guy's city and you played this piece over here, you could put your piece in your city and he would have his piece in his city. I can come up here
and I can drop this fucker right here and I can put my dude in it, and then me and him are going to share those points. Unless I can put two guys in there somehow, I can steal it from them.
I think that just, yeah, okay.
Did I just fuck things up again?
I think that's a lot of information. All right.
Do you have a cloister up here, Simplex?
Yeah. I don't know that I'm ever going to complete that one up there. I'm thinking I should work on this one.
Well, I will say this. You will never complete it if you don't try.
That's fair. That's fair. I think I'm going to try and get this one fixed. Triz, how you feeling, man? Are you getting any better? Are you over your leg?
Definitely on the tail end of it.
You run out of tabletop?
Conceivably, yeah, actually. If we had enough cards in play. There's actually a bunch of other decks we could add to this thing, which are all these little bags, which you'll see in a couple seconds. There's this configurator card where we can add or remove certain game elements. Like there's a base game, but we actually have a couple modifications in here which are making it a little bit more complicated, but it's just there's a little couple variations and nuances that you can play with during the game that add some variety to it.
All right, Driz, I need your opinion on something. You're done with your turn.
He's just going to lie to you, Simplex, like he always has.
Drizzle, you can finish your cloister.
He never lies to me. He never lies. I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, you can pivot it and get it in there.
Nice. All right, I put a link in the squad chat. So I was supposed to do a children's book cover based on a real adult story. So you take an adult book and you turn it into a children's book.
I like
cover.
it. It's Calvin and Hobbes. It's well done.
Yeah, I went a little too far when I first did it. I had like a factory smoking in the background, a little chain link fence, and some other stuff, and
Can you go too far when you're making Nazi jokes?
I think you can. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to wonder, is if I went too far for public consumption.
Simplex, do you want some rare resources? You finish off my city here,
Oh,
you'll get rare resources. You'll get that barrel.
you get a whole barrel out of it.
This one over here?
Yep. But don't do it. Just have a good think about it. That's
I already have
It's
two.
a good,
if that helps.
it's a good question.
because it
I
will
know,
give me
I
a
know.
piece back. That's something to think about as well.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
know,
don't
it gives you
give
2
him any
pieces
power.
back. I know.
No, only one. Only one. I would only get one follower back.
Well, you get your builder back too, right?
I haven't got a builder in that city.
You would connect these two together.
But this guy's a farm, so he's not going to come back.
Oh. I think I'm good. I think I'll work on my little city over here.
Okay, me.
It's a good call.
If you're done, you can skip. There you go.
Sorry. My bad.
You're good.
No, I totally fucked it up, man.
I realized when I was drinking that mushroom tea, I was like, wow, I'm drinking a $110 cup of tea.
$110 cup of tea. What's the
Well,
story with that?
I made it with a half ounce of psilocybin mushrooms, which was about $110.
That's how much it costs?
I got a good deal. Usually I got like basically half price on it. Why can't let's do a control? I don't yet. Gotcha.
I am trying to stay awake and watch.
There's no worries.
Tile is not aligned. I'll let you move.
No, you're fine. I'm just too close to the screen. All right, Oren, I'm working on it. I'm taking your advice. One step at a time. One day at a time.
Was that more?
This big follower on this road, Oren, is he influencing the inside of that? Is that what he's doing, or he's on the inside, right?
Yeah. Inside he was cut off.
All right,
He was
He's a
cut
farmer.
off by this placement here.
all right, so he's harmless to me. So basically
Yep,
now it's me and Kevin are splitting that, huh?
Yeah, he looks like he's half in the city and half on the farm.
He's half in the bag.
But you can tell he's in the farm because if he was on that road when it was completed,
He'll be standing up.
yeah, he would have gotten scored. He'd
Farmers
be
lie
off.
down.
That's true too. That's true. That's a good point. Damn lazy farmers. They're always lying down.
All
Is
they
your
got to
go
do is work
simplex?
from sun up to sundown for about a month and a half, 2 months, and then it's all kicked back and watch it grow. And then they do it all over again, and then they wait for the spring to come again. They go back to work.
Simplex,
Yep.
would you like to place a feature?
Oh, it's my turn. Shit. Damn it. Sorry, guys.
I will castrate you.
We all know that farmers are lazy, Screaming. You don't have to tell us about it. We get it.
I will show you the way.
Gardeners and farmers, they just don't do anything, really. That's what it comes down to.
I mean, they don't do nothing but sit around and watch shit grow.
You've got a city here, Simplex, Drizzle, a city up here, you've got a city up here, and you've got a builder that you can put down.
All I see are hands moving all over the place, and I don't understand why you guys have your hands in somebody else's turn.
Because we like to touch each other.
I can change that, actually.
Cloister. Yeah, it is important that you start finishing that off, but one thing to think about, Simplex, you're going to finish that bit off, then you're going to finish that bit off, and then your turn's going to end. Drizzle finishes that bit off.
Yeah?
He's
What are
going
you
to get
getting at?
all of these resources.
I have still 2 to finish it, though. We're
No,
gonna...
but he's going to have a builder now and get another turn.
Are you asking me... Are you assuming that I'm going to block off 2 and leave 1 open? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm just giving you a heads up.
Okay.
He's just kibitzing. That's it. Just breaking every letter of the law.
I am the law!
I am the law. I am the law. Like that. I could do that, Oren.
Yeah, but that again, one piece, boom, closed off, all gone.
I think I should do it.
Do it then, go for it.
I mean, it's one piece. There's a bunch of cards that won't do that.
Well, yeah, except for the one right next to it. And now he's shot himself really in the foot with that placement.
Why is that?
That's a rare card.
Because you're going to wish for a piece like that, but then again, it just drags it down.
You should put
There
right
are
there.
tons of pieces with roads. There's just as many pieces with roads as there are without them. In my humble opinion.
Another!
Go
Alright,
double
well,
cathedral.
there you go.
Oh,
No.
what a
You want
do
to
it,
drizzle?
Oren. Do it, Oren.
Okay, he only has to twist my nipples so hard. The
You
city's
give
never
me
gonna
all
get
this
done.
time giving me advice about one move
That's what
or
they
whatever,
do.
and then you
That's
go
what
do
they do.
that.
They're
I
your
didn't
friends,
expect to pull
and they like
another
to be
one
helpy,
next
helpy, and then when they
Simplex, I
got
drew
you.
that last turn and I put it on my own city. So I've got one to finish as well.
I can't understand you with that thick English accent. I have no idea what's going on. No, I'm just messing with you.
Please,
It was
the
good play.
fucking- At least it's not dog. At least it's not dog, you know. Something to think about, Simplex. There's an inn on that road and it's not claimed and it's long.
Cool.
Piggly!
Get your pig in it. Get your pig in it.
What's that?
Oh, damn, all these ND pieces.
Drizzle,
That's it.
pick it up, pick it up, pick it up,
That's it. Right there.
pick it up. Over here, look what you have here.
What?
Look what you have up here.
I don't want to close that, Oren. I'm
Yeah,
a
but I'm
grown
just
ass
thinking-
man who wants to keep my builder alive, so I'm gonna not do that. I've given it some thought.
Okay, man.
Sorry, I must have picked that up somehow. My bad.
I think it's
Drizzle, have you considered this one over here? Have you considered this over here?
every time I get a builder, I'm like, okay, cool, got a builder. I'm closing this town right away. Like the last 4 builders I've had in the town, I've had to close them right away. I haven't had the benefit of a builder yet, so I want to get that going.
I understand.
Oh.
Now you just closed a town here a few seconds ago,
Yep.
right, Driz?
Yep, I closed the town up here so I could get my builder back, or get my little dude back so I can have some more places to put him down. Because right now, Kevin and Oren have no
They're
dudes
fully invested.
left. Yeah. So right now I have 4 dudes, so I can start dictating, hopefully, if I get some cards, some new endeavors, right? Without them meddling in my affairs with
Now,
all
when
their
they're out of
pesky-
dudes, they're basically done with the game, right?
Well, no, 'cause if they can close, yeah, I mean, right now I'm in a really good place as far as that's concerned because they have so many farmers down here they won't get. Right now, Oren only has the potential to make 1 dude back right now, and Kevin has potential to make a couple dudes back, but it takes a lot of city here to get those guys out of there. I get to skip your little last bit there, Kevin.
Thank you.
Drizzle,
I'm a little
right back.
tired. Now, what happened there was Drizzle was just trying to cheat by taking a card during.
Yep.
So
you do to put things in your favor, huh?
So, so the cool thing about this tabletop thing in general is actually these are all just tabletop games, and it's just like playing on a real tabletop. In general, I think they all start with no automation at all, but people have written scripts for them to help make the game actually function, which is why there's so many games, it looks like. So you can, I mean, if you just want to play a card game and do whatever you want, you know, go fish with your own rules, you can totally do that. It's just like sitting at a table. But some of the games have scripting that helps them score and that type of thing, like this does. So it's kind of nice.
Well, where are your points at?
Oh, that's a good
Over on
point.
the right-hand side of the screen.
If you also look all the way over here by the scorecards, you'll see these little different color score counters. And we can actually pick those up and bring them over to where our players are. Those tell you the score too. You may not be able to see the
But
scores on the
there's a
side.
huge round of scoring at the very, very end, too.
You'll go, Mr. Simplex.
Copy that.
Okay. That's at the edge of the table, right?
Yeah, so I just pulled my scoring thing down, so you can see I have 65, which is also over here on the right. You can see it on the feed. I have 65 points. Oren has 51 or 65, 51 to 38. But Kevin has a lot invested in these farms, so he's gonna get a bigger paycheck at the end.
I don't know
Go,
about that.
Drizzle. Oh, T-boy.
At this point, dude, I would suck a bag of dicks screaming for 1 city tile that I can put down and not... Like, all my city tiles have all been caps, like the one Oren just played. So, I really want to keep my cities getting bigger, but every time I get a damn piece, it's one of these fucking things.
You know what the best part about this whole game table simulator is, Screaming?
What is it?
You'll see in about 5 seconds.
When you've had enough, you can do one of those.
Oh, you're gonna flip it. Fuck it.
It still cracks me up.
You could start another city, Drizzle. Start up. Look where you've got a farmer to see where you're going to boost it, so you get something out of it. Or
When
a
you
road.
flip the table, are you
Yeah. It's
you
got an in on it.
game?
No,
That
it's
will help Simplex.
temporarily. It will. It temporarily.
God dang, Orin, do you have to like yell out every single possible solution? I mean,
Orin-
I get
I
it.
Orin,
think
you're
1,000
convincing.
things.
It actually is kind of a. You have to start keeping your inside voice there, because I would have. That's part of the game, is missing things, and it's not really appropriate for you to point out. If you know,
I will shush.
I'll believe it when I.
it's all
it's
good.
him and
but-
Michelle. They can't. They just can't. They love to help.
Oh man.
Michelle will
I was
just go like
wondering-
this and just focus on a. She'll just circle a tile.
No, well, you know, it's all good. It's all
Simplex started it,
But
and I've never done that.
it does create a kibitzy thing where, advantages are lost because there's information. Which
Well,
I
on the
don't
games
agree.
we've played before, like everybody's talking and going over strategy and everything like that, but it's fine. It's all good.
Kevin's very competitive.
No. I just wanted my piece back. I was excited about it.
Yeah,
was very excited
don't
about
wanna
it.
give you that power. I need to give you just keep building your little commodity city over here so I can finish
Just
it.
stay over here, your little communist country, whatever you're doing.
You're going, Mr. Drizzle. Hey, you can continue your city.
For what? It's the first time all game. I'm able to do
It's
that.
happened. Shit just happened right now.
He can use his builder. Hey, you can keep it going again.
Or you can cap it.
Or sprawl that.
You can get that guy back if you want him, or you could start another one down here.
Or
Oh yeah, shut up.
oops.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep, guys.
All right,
Go to
brother.
bed, man.
No
It's
problem, man. Yeah, get some sleep.
Thank you, Simplex. We'll have to talk. We'll have to help me tune into all this.
Tune in, brother. Drop out. Tune in. Is that what it was? What was it?
It's all good.
Tune in. Drop out.
Yeah, it was good chatting with you, man.
Yeah, man.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ha! Ha! Just happened. Just frickin' happened.
Did you get the road too? Well, that's why you didn't have anybody to do it.
No. No. I got greedy. Flew too close to the sun. I'm sorry, Oren. You give your advice whenever you want to, man.
No.
It's good advice.
You keep it to yourself. I got a lot of money riding on this game. I don't want to do that. That's actually a bad idea.
Oh, I thought you were trying to point that towards my city.
Like 20 cards left. Shit.
I know.
I'm putting your follower back on this little mat so you don't forget about him.
All right, Oren, I'm helping out.
Thank you.
The goddamn roads. The God Christ almighty roads. At this point, I mean, I'm not doing shit with it, so. Did you draw the little dude, the little Calvin dude? Or did you just
What
give
now?
him a shirt change? That looks like your drawing style.
I took a Calvin character and I modified him.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
16 cards left.
I know it. Huzzah!
If only that fucker didn't have roads, Drizzle, you could just insta-point there.
That would fuck me.
It would. Oh yeah, it would.
You could do it up here. Take that whole road.
Get all the goods, huh?
Get all the goods. Yeah. I think it's just a little late in the game for that piece.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. How do you know whether one of these is the cathedral or the citadel?
This one's the cathedral.
Yeah, so I have to finish it or I get nothing for everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just toast. Okay.
Stop that.
Ah, I get all the pieces I need. Man, I just cannot get a cap piece at all. Got nothing but roads and
Yeah.
non-cap pieces.
You need a road and a cap, and then you see the cap. Hold on. Oh.
At least gets me closer, but it's too late. Went through 30 cards and not a single cap. I'm not seeing anything at all.
Put it back to where you originally had it wrong, which I guess was, where was it? There?
There.
Go ahead
It's
and
showing me this.
Yeah, it thinks you've already placed it for some reason.
It's because you put it down there.
Yeah, so put it there first and try to unlock it again and move it out again, then drop it again. I think it's because you moved it from place. Yeah, try there, and now pick it up
Why
again.
is somebody moving it?
I don't know, Orange felt to compel to.
That's where it was. That's why that thing's there. Because it was properly locked down. You locked it down there.
So put it back
Simplex.
down there again, then pick it up again, see if it resets
Well,
your...
I was trying to lock it down and unlock it so it would make a difference. But
No, that's not where it was up here, Simplex. That's why this notification's there. So you got to put it back there.
I can't see your hand. For some reason, your hand's not showing on my screen. I see Drizz's.
That's where it was.
Oh, okay. So I just need to.
Or just
finish
pick it up again, see what happens. See if it flashes again. No, it's weird. Usually it flashes again.
Drop it somewhere randomly, then pick it up again.
He's done that. Didn't work.
Well, I'm gonna put it here and then try and end the turn. Is that okay, or should I not
Yeah.
do that?
That'll work.
Well, yeah, you got builder. You got another turn there.
Oh, so I never got in a second card?
No, that was your first card.
No, it wasn't. I don't know. Whatever. It's
No,
all messed up.
That was your first card.
1 second. This is 1 second. Stop. Look, it's still free.
So just lock it.
Sorry, guys. The
There you go.
game's almost over, and there's no way I can finish it. It's not mathematically possible. So to me, it doesn't matter. As long as we can just get it in place. If you guys need it. How come I can't see your hand, Oren? What
I
happened
don't
with
know,
that?
man.
Oh, here.
That's insanity. Did you turn off our hands so that we weren't driving each other crazy? Is that what's going on?
I can see both your hands. Can you see the pink hand, Oren?
I can see both of you, no problem.
Huh, okay. Here, put it right here and finish your little cloister.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Driss.
I don't think that fucked me either way, right?
No. It's a good move. Three size city for free.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Nice. Nice 9 points at the last second, dude. That's awesome.
And also just stole that whole farm center from me. Boom, boom, right?
And Simplex is one.
Yep. Nice boon. Sorry. I was trying to help.
Do you have a dude?
Oh, it's not showing as a valid place. No matter though, I'm not going to get an extra turn. Okay, that's it. That was painful.
.0 points. 12 points.
Boom!
36 points stolen. Last fucking possible. You motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Oren, kick some ass.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that fucking cloister did it.
Pick this game up quick.
Yeah, that fucking cathedral helped you.
I have finished
Like-
my own, don't complain.
Yeah, but I didn't put it down 20 turns before the game was over.
Well, I put my cathedral down. The next turn, I got the cathedral that I gave to you. Showing them wheat.
Yeah, it was 30 points there for those little guys.
And that one tile that you said I screwed myself on, I was like, oh, it's fine. Never did finish it. That was a good game, Warren. Nice job. Holy
Thank
cow,
you, man.
dude.
That was a good
187
game.
points.
It was this fucking farm right here. That was, look at that. 1, 2, he had all that shit.
You want to know
all
something,
together.
Drizzle? The first time we played, you told me that there was 4 open cloisters in the deck. So I knew that in the last 20 cards, there was guaranteed 2 of these left. So there was only that one and that one in play.
Well, that's good. It's a good strategy.
So I knew it was in there.
Like Prey.
But at the end of the day, it was still lucky it was a 1 in 20 chance. Well, 2 in 20 chance. Okay. You taught me too well.
It's a good game. It's a good game. You guys up for one more, or are you done?
I'm good. That's 3. I go to bed.
Alright.
I'm up for another. Need a cup of tea though.
Can you do a 2-player?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
just
show
add
that.
a bunch
You can
of
do head to
AI.
head.
Alright.
You can do
Let's just do
2-player.
basic rolls.
So one of you guys has to set up a server.
Oh, I thought you broke the server with plumbuses.
The plumbi.
Plumbing. Alright, I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be back.
Alright, man.
Just want to log in and get my spinner for War Thunder.
Good shout.